Oil is sitting under the ocean floor, thousands of feet deep, in the middle of the Atlantic, and one small company with a stock under $4 is pulling it out, selling it, making money, while most people have never even heard its name. This is the story of a hidden oil stock that already went up 268% in 1 year, and analysts say it is not done yet. Think about this. Every time you fill your gas tank, that fuel came from somewhere. Most people think Saudi Arabia, Texas, maybe Alaska. But right now, deep in the waters off the coast of West Africa and the Gulf of America, there are oil rigs working 24 hours a day pulling up black gold. And one specific company controls those rigs. That company under $4 a share right now, today. If you are finding this valuable, hit subscribe right now. We drop penny stock breakdowns like this every single week. Now let's get back into it. This company was founded in 2003 in Dallas, Texas. They do one thing. They find oil and gas in places nobody else wants to look, deep underwater, called deepwater exploration. Right now, they operate in 5 locations: Ghana, Equatorial Guinea, Mauritania, Senegal, and the Gulf of America, which is what the U.S. Gulf of Mexico is now officially called. In Ghana, they operate something called the Jubilee Field, one of the most productive offshore oil fields in West Africa. Right now, Jubilee is producing over 70,000 barrels of oil per day every single day. And off the coast of Mauritania and Senegal, they have a massive LNG gas project, liquid natural gas. They are expecting 32 to 36 LNG cargo deliveries in 2026 alone, each one worth millions of dollars. This is a real company, real oil, real production, real revenue. Now here's the part most people miss. This stock was trading at 84 cents less than a year ago, 84 cents, and right now it is sitting above $3. That is a 268% return, but the story is not over. Keep watching. So why did it drop so low in the first place? Simple. Oil prices fell, the company had a lot of debt, and investors got scared. They sold. The stock crashed to under $1. But here is what those sellers missed. The company did not stop producing oil. They cut costs. They reduced capital spending by 70% in 1 year. They sold their Equatorial Guinea assets for up to $219 million, using that cash to clean up their balance sheet. They raised fresh capital through a stock offering. In short, they fixed themselves, while the stock was at rock bottom. And now, the turnaround is showing up in the numbers. Analysts are now projecting a 30% free cash flow yield for Kosmos Energy in 2026. Let me say that again, 30% free cash flow yield at under $4 a share. That number alone is why Wall Street is waking up to this stock. The company is Kosmos Energy Limited, ticker KOS, trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Current price around $3.09, 52-week low 0.84, 52-week high $3.17. That means right now, this stock is trading right at its yearly peak, and analysts are saying it still has room to run. Let me show you what the smart money is saying right now. Goldman Sachs just raised their price target on KOS to $2.25. Mizuho raised their target to $2. Johnson Rice just upgraded it to buy with a target well above the consensus. The highest analyst price target right now is $4.30. That is almost 40% upside from today's price. And here is the big catalyst coming. On May 12th, 2026, Kosmos Energy reports earnings, with 70,000 barrels per day from Jubilee, with 32 to 36 LNG cargoes, with lower costs, with a cleaner balance sheet. That earnings report could be the next major trigger for this stock. But wait, there is something else. A company director, an insider, just purchased 3.2 million shares of this stock personally, out of their own pocket. When insiders buy, it is one of the strongest signals in investing. Because nobody knows a company better than the people running it. From 84 cents to over $3, insider buying 3.2 million shares. Goldman Sachs and Mizuho both raising price targets. 70,000 barrels of oil per day and earnings coming in May. Ask yourself, when is the last time you saw this many signals pointing in the same direction on a stock under $4? Here is the full picture. Kosmos Energy, deepwater oil company, operating in Ghana, Senegal, and the Gulf of America. Jubilee Field pumping 70,000 barrels a day. LNG project delivering 30-plus cargoes this year, costs cut by 70%, assets sold for $219 million to clean up debt. Insider buying 3.2 million shares, earnings coming May 12th, stock up 268% from its low, and analysts still see more upside ahead. Under $4 a share right now, today. Is it risky? Yes. Oil prices can fall. Debt is still a concern. Do your own research, read the filings, make the decision that is right for your situation. But here is my final thought. The director of this company just bought 3.2 million shares with their own money. Not the company's money, their personal money. That is the kind of confidence that is very hard to fake. If this breakdown gave you value, Like this video right now. It takes 2 seconds and it helps more people find this content. Subscribe if you haven't already. We find these setups every single week before they become mainstream. And drop a comment. Do you think oil stocks are the hidden opportunity of 2026? Or is energy a sector you avoid? Tell me below. I read every single one. This is educational content only, not financial advice. Do your own research. See you in the next one.